Disney hotels have some of the most beautiful theming in the world, from the classic Polynesian Village Resort to the new Riviera Resort to Aulani Resort Spa in Ko Olina. There are tons of hotels that Disney Vacation Club members have to choose from. But what if you could have the benefits of a Disney Vacation Club member without paying to be a Disney Vacation Club member and save money in the process? Well, it sounds too good to be true, which is why it's one of Disney's best kept secrets. Hey everyone, it's AJ from Disney Food Blog, and I'm about to drop a big secret, a huge secret that could save you hundreds the next time you book a hotel on Disney property. This is something I've used in the past to save money on my own vacations, so I wanted to bring it to your attention because I care about you and your wallet. Now let's get started. What is the Disney Vacation Club? Well, Disney Vacation Club, or DVC, is a flexible timeshare represented by vacation points. Does the word timeshare put a bad taste in your mouth? Totally understandable. But this is still important info to know, so stick with me. It'll pay off, I promise. If you've never had a timeshare before, if you're still fuzzy on how DVC vacation points work, basically what happens is that DVC members receive a yearly chunk of vacation points from Disney that's based on the size of the real estate interest of their home resort. So it's based on how much you spend. You spend more, you get more points. And when you buy into DVC, you buy a certain hotel or a certain resort, which then becomes your home resort. And that choice affects how many points you receive and how much you pay for your DVC membership overall. Now, members can use these vacation points to book accommodations at Disney resorts and other destinations. Plus, they receive discounts on dining, retail, tickets, special events. You get it. Disney tries to make the investment worthwhile. And it is a major investment at $30,000 along with yearly dues and closing costs. This is a real estate purchase, though it's set for a finite amount of time. For most hotels, your ownership ceases after January 31st, 2042, but some continue until 2060 or later, depending on which hotel you choose as your home resort. Members have priority booking at their home resort. There are 16 different home resorts to choose from, including but not limited to Bay Lake Tower at Contemporary Resort, Boulder Ridge Villas at Wilderness Lodge, Disney's Boardwalk Villas. I'll talk about the rest later on. I don't want to bombard you just yet. But DVC isn't limited to Disney World. You have your home resort in Aulani at their Disney Vacation Club villas. You can have your home resort at Disney's Vero Beach or Disney's Grand Californian Hotel over in Disneyland. Lots of choices. Now, did I list off any of your bucket list resorts just now? Guess what? You do not have to be a Disney Vacation Club member to stay in one of those DVC rooms. Anyone can book a DVC room, but members do get priority. So, how are vacation club rooms different from regular rooms? Well, for starters, they provide a lot more space. You can choose from several different DVC options, such as a studio or 1 to 3 bedroom villas, each with full kitchens and washer-dryer units. Usually I just pack enough clothes that I don't have to worry about going to the resort laundromats, because let's be real here, wasting time waiting for your clothes to wash and dry sounds like zero fun. I do that at home all the time. So when we do book villas, it's nice to have a personal laundry room right there in the room, which you get if you book a 1-bedroom villa or larger. So the DVC rooms are more like condo rentals, but right inside a Disney hotel. Now, another bonus, you don't need to pay for parking. If you're staying at a Disney hotel and you're not a DVC member, then expect to pay $15 to $25 per night to park your car at the hotel. But DVC members are paying enough money that they really don't need to pay Disney for parking. Honestly, I'm not sure I'd call that a perk or the least Disney could do for DVC members. With great space and luxury comes a huge price tag. Now, you're gonna have to pay the big bucks for these luxury stays. In fact, you may be paying way more than you should if you book directly through Disney. So how do you get these great rooms and savings without buying a DVC membership? Well, DVC rental companies. When DVC members don't use all their points, they can choose to rent those points out for others so that their timeshare points don't go to waste. Thus, rental companies were born. DVC rental companies assist DVC rental owners by matching travel dates and resort requests with the owner's availability. An example of one of these rental companies that you might want to check out just to see how they work is David's DVC Rentals. I've talked about them before on the channel. And companies like David's provide guests with the experience of a DVC member without the commitment of a membership. Now, renting DVC points can save you hundreds. When you rent someone's DVC points, you pay only a portion of what you would pay if you booked regularly on the Disney website. For example, if you decided to book a 4-night stay in December at Animal Kingdom Lodge, a standard room booked on Disney World's website starts at $492 per night, which is $1,968 total for that 4-night stay. With DVC points, it's only $912 total. That's not saving just hundreds, y'all. That's saving over $1,000. Think of all the signature dining you could do on Disney property with an extra $1,000. Or, you could just save that $1,000 to live off of when you get home, like pay the bills or feed the kids or book another Disney vacation. Whoops, did I say book another Disney vacation? What I meant was put it in your savings account. Yeah, that's totally what I meant. Silly me. Okay, let's get serious here. Why do we need to look into specific DVC rental companies when we're wanting to rent out DVC points? Why can't we just rent them out directly through the owners? Well, because that's kind of a scary strategy. A DVC rental company acts as an intermediary between you and the DVC owner. Their job is to make sure you're not getting swindled by the DVC owner and vice versa. If your DVC owner decided to back out of the deal at the last minute and not tell you, or they forgot to make the reservation for you, then you'd be stuck with no room and out a bunch of cash, which is no bueno. Of course, this might not be much of an issue for you if you personally know and trust a DVC member. Then by all means, forget the middleman. But if you don't personally know a DVC member, having a company that can work out the policies and agreements of the arrangement is going to be super beneficial for your peace of mind and theirs. Now, here's how to book a DVC rental. We get a lot of questions about this, which is why I'm doing this video. A lot of people are nervous that it's not legit, that you'll get taken advantage of, and that's why a reputable rental company is how you want to go. So first off, decide when and where you want to stay. Remember how I said I'd talk more about the different DVC resort options later? Well, now it's later. Your options are Animal Kingdom Villas at Jambo House, Animal Kingdom Villas at Kidani Village, Bay Lake Tower, Beach Club Villas, Boardwalk Villas, the villas at Disney's Grand Floridian, Old Key West, Disney's Polynesian Village Resort, Disney's Riviera Resort, Saratoga Springs Resort and Spa, Boulder Ridge Villas at Disney's Wilderness Lodge, and Copper Creek Villas at Disney's Wilderness Lodge, the villas at Disney's Grand Californian over in Disneyland, Hilton Head Island, Vero Beach Resort in Florida, and Aulani, a Disney Resort and Spa in Ko Olina. Whew, you got all that? Totally memorized it, right? Great. Awesome. Next, you'll need to complete the online reservation form on the DVC rental website. So include important information like the dates you'll be traveling, your resort and room choices, details for your traveling party, and a partial payment. In David's DVC Rentals, this deposit is $133. Now you gotta wait for that email confirmation. Once your request is fulfilled, you'll receive an email with your confirmation number and details for your vacation. Sometimes requests can't be fulfilled because the room and or resort you're looking to book is unavailable during the time of your vacation, or they don't mesh with an owner's schedule, and that's totally okay. DVC rental companies will then send you a list of rooms and resorts that are available. If you aren't satisfied with the options, David's DVC Rental refunds your $133 deposit. Check with the DVC rental website you're working with to see if the same refund opportunity is available. But let's go back to talking about fulfilled requests. After your request is fulfilled, you'll need to pay the final invoice. The DVC rental company should send you the final invoice along with the rental agreement. When the final invoice is paid and the rental agreement is signed, everything's ready for your Disney vacation. You'll have access to Disney's online check-in services via the My Disney Experience app, and registration materials will be waiting for you at the check-in desk. Now, here are a few things to keep in mind. You will need to book far in advance, like really far in advance, like 6 to 9 months out. The more popular hotels book up fast, which can get frustrating, and sometimes just going through the Disney website is easier to snag that room you're eyeballing, so you'll pay for the convenience. You'll also need to be prepared to pay in full when you book with a DVC rental service. Unlike Disney vacation packages, you can't pay a deposit and then the rest of the balance later. DVC rental services expect you to pay everything up front once your request is fulfilled. That makes it safe for the Disney Vacation Club owner that you're renting points from. And the cancellation policies are different with a DVC rental service. Rentals are subject to their own cancellation dates. You may lose 50%, 75%, or even all of your payments if you cancel too close to the date of your trip. It's kind of the same vibe as like an Airbnb. Now, for Disney, cancellations made 30 days or more prior to your arrival will fully refund your stay. Or if you make a cancellation 2 to 29 days before you arrive, you'll pay a $200 cancellation fee, which is pretty pricey, sure, but not nearly as pricey as canceling with a DVC rental service that may keep over half your payment. So just check the details of the rental service you're looking into before making that final decision. Also, housekeeping doesn't come every day for Disney Vacation Club members or those renting Disney Vacation Club points. This is actually pretty standard across Disney World right now, but villas always only have cleaning every few days. So if you don't want to return from the parks and be greeted with a mess, don't leave a mess. Now, for some more DVC rental benefits, if you're renting, you won't need to pay for resort parking. Take that, hidden parking fees. DVC rental companies also offer help with other services like dining plans when available, Magical Express, or the other transportation option, the Mears Connect, that'll be available after the Magical Express closes at the beginning of January 2022. Park tickets, travel insurance, grocery orders, airfare, and stroller rentals. And there you have it, folks, a little hotel secret that's not just going to save you hundreds, but possibly over $1,000 if you play your cards right. If you decide to book with a DVC rental company, just remember to give yourself a lot of wiggle room to fully think this over. Whether you're booking a DVC villa directly through Disney or through a DVC rental company, you're going to be coughing up big bucks either way. And if for any reason you have to cancel after you've made your final payment with that DVC rental company, you could lose money instead of saving. But if your heart is set on a certain DVC resort and you don't want to pay a full-on membership fee for DVC or the extra price you'll have to pay by booking directly through the Disney website, then booking through a DVC rental company could be the best direction for you and your group. It's food for thought. If you want to learn more about the different ways you can save money on your next Disney vacation, you can head on over to DisneyFoodBlog.com, read all the different tips and tricks our team of writers have whipped up just for you. And yes, on top of writing about food and food reviews, we also write a lot about Disney resorts over there. So if this video is making you want to study up even more, our blog is a great place to start. You can also subscribe to our newsletter and stay up to date on all the latest news about Disney World hotels, whether it be talking about savings, recommendations, construction updates, closed pools, that's a big deal. You name it, we're going to guide you through it. Thanks for listening. I think this is a really important thing that a lot of people don't know exists, and they don't have the option if they don't know it exists. So I wanted to make sure you knew all about it. As always, this is AJ for Disney Food Blog, and we'll see you real soon.